Now, our periodic table is arranged, again, by atomic number. And so what ends up happening is the elements fall into groups with similar properties. Okay, a lot of chemistry is done with the valence electrons. So our alkali metals over here, they are in group 1A. That 1 before the A tells me how many valence electrons they have. They each have 1 valence electron. So if a lot of the chemistry is done with the valence electrons, and they all have 1 valence electron, they will have similar chemical behavior. Okay, our alkaline earth metals, they have 2 valence electrons. Okay, our transition metals, if you look at a periodic table that has all of the group designations on the top, they're going to have B's after them. The transition metals behave a little bit differently. They can lose both valence electrons and something called d electrons, and so we get a lot of different behavior with the transition metals. So let's skip over those and go back over to more of our main group. So group 3A right here, 3 valence electrons. Group 4A, 4 valence electrons. 5A, 5 valence electrons. 6A, 6 valence electrons. Then we have our halogens here in group 7A. They have 7 valence electrons. And then we have our noble gases in group 8A. They have 8 valence electrons. Okay, 8 valence electrons is a full valence shell. So you notice that we stop at the noble gases because now we have a full valence shell. After the noble gas, then we move down to another period. Now the periods on here aren't numbered, so I'll put them in. So this is period 1, period 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, our lanthanides and our actinides are actually an extension. Our lanthanides extend out from lanthanum, and our actinides extend out from actinum. Okay, now we have different energy levels, and so when I get to helium, I'm done with energy level 1. I have no more room left. So now we move to energy level 2. So I start filling energy level 2 with lithium, and I go across period 2, and energy level 2 is full and done at neon. So now I come up to sodium, where I start another energy level. Okay? And so our periodic table is arranged with all of these different behaviors and patterns in them. And we'll look at the end of this chapter, we'll look at some trends in the periodic table. Once we understand the structure of the atom better and all these things, then the trends in the periodic table will make a lot more sense.